Let's start off by talking about student teaching, since we were kind of talking about it before. How's it going, and how long does it last?
Well, I'm at Lathrop High School. I teach English, which is everyone's favorite subject, obviously. I teach 9, 11, and 12, and it is through the first week of December. So
That's when you finish up?
Yeah, that's when I'm finishing up. I'm on the countdown. It's kind of sad.
Those last days, if I recall my student teaching, kids start to come and gravitate toward you and say, oh, we're going to miss you and all that. Yeah, are you getting that yet?
Yeah, I am actually. Some kid said, Miss Nicolay, we're going to start a countdown. And I was like, what? And he goes, no, we'll cry at the end when you leave instead of celebrate. And I was like, oh, okay, gotcha. That's fine then.
How is working with high school kids right now?
It's really fun. You know, I remember back when I was in high school and I loved it so much. And I loved English, and so I'm trying to get that passion in these kids too. And so it's a really great time to be there.
You're a big reader. You read a lot, don't you?
I do read a lot.
What's your best book, or what kind of genre do you like to follow?
Oh, man. I think I read everything. Right now, I'm really into the classics. I've been teaching AP Literature, and we read Wuthering Heights. Okay. We're reading Great Gatsby right now. Everyone read it.
It's not like the movie, right, for those who've only seen the movie?
Well, I mean, you should read the book, obviously, because it's really good. It's way better than the movie, but the movie they just did was really good. Okay. I love Leonardo.
Did you see the original Great Gatsby movie, the one with Robert Redford?
I did. I saw it in high school.
Who's better, Robert Redford or Leonardo?
I think I'm biased to Leonardo. Yeah. I know, I can't help it. It's
a different generation now, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
How's basketball going amid all of this stuff you've got going on in your life?
It's good. It's actually a stress reliever for me. I get to come on the court for 2 hours a night and just let loose. So it's really good. It's going really well.
Now at 2-2, how has it gone so far?
It's good. The 2 losses, they're tough, but we played 2 really tough MIAA teams, and they're a good measuring stick to see where we need to be, and you learn from those losses. And then the 2 wins were really good. We got a good win over Lincoln, which was helpful right after UCM, and then the win against Northwest was really great. It showed a lot of character.
Yeah, I think Lincoln's also in the MIAA.
Yes, they sure are. So I got 4. Yeah, gosh, 4. All 4.
Yeah, you guys, the way it's going, you're going to finish at least in the middle of the MIAA.
I know. I feel like we should be winning the MIAA.
How about the GLVC, though? And you talk about these preseason games. Are they what you need to get ready for the GLVC grind?
Certainly. I think the MIAA and GLVC are comparable, and it's better to play these tougher teams in the MIAA to get us ready for the GLVC. So I think it's a great start. It's better than playing, someone you're going to blow out by 40 points every night.
We don't have a post this year per se. It's looking like it's going to be you a lot of the time. It is. First of all, how tall are you legit? Let's talk legitimately.
With my shoes on?
Yep.
5'9". With my shoes on, yeah.
That's going to be one of the shorter posts in the GLVC, if not the shortest.
Probably the shortest.
How do you cope with that?
I think I just have to use my body, and I play with a lot of heart, or at least I try to every night, and so I try to put myself out there 100% every night.
A lot of people get to their senior year and they tell me that they are kind of worn down. Their bodies are starting to fail them. Yes. How are you in terms of that?
I was thinking about that today. My body at 18 was not the same at 22. Yeah. So I go to the training room a lot more. Okay. But it's fun. I feel wiser on the court almost.
Yeah, do you?
I do. I feel a little more mature. So I am tired. I'm old, but wise. Old but wise.
Cassy, how about the leadership part of being a senior? Where do you fall in that? What's your role?
I think my role is to really lead by example, or that's what I try to do. I'm not at practice yelling at anyone. I try to spurt out some encouraging words here and there, but I try to work hard, and then hopefully the younger kids can feed off of what I do.
You have a legacy here. I mean, I know you're not through your senior year yet, but I'm going to suggest one if you don't have one. But what do you think your legacy is going to be?
I think a hard worker, getting all I can out of myself. Being 5'9", I have to work hard all the time. Yeah. So hopefully that's my legacy.
That is exactly what I was thinking. That, and you mentioned heart, what made me think of it. On the air the other day against Pittsburgh State, I said it. I don't know if it's an NCAA violation or not, but your sister is planning on coming here. Is that official? Is she still thinking?
She has signed her letter of intent, so she is coming here. She's very excited.
How would you characterize her as a player?
Well, she's tall. She's about 6'1", so she's a lot taller than me. She's very agile for a 6'1" girl. She's not quite of the brute I am, I would say.
Oh, I see, okay.
But she's graceful in her own way. She's a great defender, so it'll be fun to watch her play.
You guys play a lot of driveway basketball?
Oh, we did, but she got mad because I beat her all the time. So,
okay. Can you still beat her?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. When you look back on your career, what's one thing you'd like people to know about your career here, the 4 years you've spent at Jewel?
Just that I loved being here, and I loved coming in every day and working hard, and then meeting these great people and just being affected by the great atmosphere here.
Yeah. Tell me about your family a little bit, because I know they come quite a bit to the game.
They do. They've gotten a lot of cups since thrown out at the beginning of the games. They're probably my biggest supporters. If they're not at a game, I am affected a little bit, not enough to not play well, but
Right.
they're my biggest fans, like I said. They're great.
It means a lot to you to have
It
them.
really does. I love it when they come, even when I hear my granddad yelling maybe not
Yeah.
the most positive things at me, but
Yeah.
it's nice to know that they're in my corner.
How long of a drive is it from Salisbury?
It's just about 2 hours, so it's not too bad.
Well, it's not
Well,
a short trip either.
No, but they come, and they love coming, so it's an annual event to go every game.
I asked you a little bit about the stuff on the court, but what's your best memory of Jewel as a school? I mean, to this point, you still have a half a year to go.
I do. Well, right now I think student teaching's fresh in my mind, just the fact that it's such a different experience that you get, which you can get anywhere, but just being at Jewel, the great community that's here, you're close. I'm close to my teammates, but they're also great friends that I get here. The community aspect here is great, and so just being with friends here is what I love.